Two students in danger at Pita Pit. Find out what happened.
Also, LSU classes are going to the web. Check out what's the latest on classes online.
And see how a new sandwich is broadening their horizons.
All this and more, Newsbeat starts right now. Good evening and welcome to Newsbeat. I'm Stephanie Incaprera.
And I'm Jake Robles. Thanks for joining us. Two LSU students avoid danger at Pita Pit. Reporter Jordan Joseph tells us how the girls got away and what you can do to help protect yourself.
It's just weird because you don't think anything's going to happen to you, and then boom, it does.
Junior Shannon Cantley and sophomore Haley Amos were witnesses to some suspicious activity located at the Highland Road Pita Pit last week. At around 9 p.m., both Cantley and Amos walked out of Pita Pit. They described seeing 4 males and 1 female loitering outside the restaurant. According to Cantley and Amos, 2 of the males went into Pita Pit to distract employees. The rest of the group was outside. The female within the group attempted to make conversation with Cantley and Amos while another male tried to follow them to their car. A couple walking in his direction scared the male off.
Immediately when I noticed the guy following us, my intuition was I don't have a good feeling about this.
Amos says that neither of them knew what was going on at the time.
Once we got in the car, that's when we really realized what was actually happening or what had happened and what we nearly avoided.
It was just a scary situation, and you're thinking about it and you're yeah, that was weird that they were all standing out there. It was weird that they looped back around. You notice everything way more after the fact.
The Student Health Center offers a rape aggression defense class, a 12-hour self-defense course for women that teaches strategies to prevent and counter assault. Student Health Education Coordinator and RAD instructor Kathy Sachuk says that awareness and making good decisions are both huge factors in assault prevention.
You're always going to have a potential victim out there. You've always got predators out there. But if you take away the opportunity for the crime to occur, then that helps. That's our greatest asset, and it's in prevention.
RAD gives female students the opportunity to learn how to protect and keep themselves safe. Sachek says that students should participate in the program for a lifetime return. For Tiger TV, I'm Jordan Joseph.
We should do that.
The RAD program is offered every semester. For more information, students can visit the Student Health Center.
Online classes are very common around universities, but what is LSU's take on them? LSU doesn't have many online courses, but students can access many different kinds of helpful online programs through the Center of Academic Success. Students can use the videos made by the center to help relieve stress and learn new study habits. Associate Director Diane Moeller talks about how the Center for Academic Success uses online programs.
We here at the center have online videos with our content so that students can view them again and again. We use the online piece to reach students 24/7.
LSU's MBA program is starting to put together online classes, but no exact date has been posted yet. The videos are available on the LSU website and the center's YouTube page.
A new sandwich shop has come to town. Lake Charles natives Josh and Melissa Priola decided to expand their business to share the street food creations they learned from chefs around the world. Tiger TV reporter Lauren Partain found out what this business means for residents and what this new restaurant has to offer.
We've been preparing for this for 6 years.
Josh Priola moved to Baton Rouge with the idea of expanding his sandwich shop, Street Breads, across Louisiana.
It's exactly what we were looking for. We wanted somewhere that had a more personal, identifiable feel with the community.
Before opening Street Breads 2 years ago in Lake Charles, Priola and his wife Melissa wanted to find a way to make sandwiches that appealed to everyone.
It's original. Every sandwich is something that it speaks something different than any other place that you'll ever go.
Priola is currently in the construction phase of his new property.
The Planning Commission approved zoning for this facility Monday night with the idea of how beneficial it would be for the community.
Councilwoman Sarah Hollow James showed her support at the meeting.
Street bread, awesome, and sound very exciting. I'm sure I'll be visiting
and I move to approve.
The rezoning of the lot on Perkins Road changed the area from a light commercial lot designated for boutiques and retail stores to a commercial alcoholic beverage one lot designated for restaurants. District 12 Councilman John Delgado says how this will help the economy in the surrounding community.
It's become a destination. Before, you had a few scattered shops, and sure, people would go, but they'd go with the intent of going to one store and they would leave. Now you're giving people more options, and so you're giving them more reason to go and see the other locations.
Priola plans to open his Baton Rouge location in time for the St. Patrick's Day Parade.
There's no way that you're going to find another experience ever where you eat that's like here.
For Tiger TV, I'm Lauren Partain.
Street Breads will open March 16th during the Baton Rouge St. Patrick's Day Parade. Street Breads' opening will have live music and free samples during the parade. For more information, go to our website and click on Street Breads. In other news, the LSU program committed to the Coast launches its new website. The program's goal is to unite state and nations over Louisiana's coastal issues. The site includes updates, information, and personal stories about the coast. You can visit Committed to the Coast website at www.lsu.edu/coast.
A church in Abilene, Texas is turning a honky-tonk into a holy tonk. The church will begin holding service at a country and western bar. And though the bar will be open, alcohol will not be served until after the services. Church leaders say it's a way to make church feel less like church and more like a time of fellowship.
This was the sort of thing Jesus would be doing. He'd be going to the places where people were who needed to hear about it.
Southern Hills Church of Christ will still hold regular services and will only use the bar as a satellite location. All right, after the break, Chief Meteorologist Robert Gautreaux III is live at Alex Box Stadium, where he'll be telling us the forecast for this week's games.
Stay with us.
Good evening, I'm Chief Meteorologist here live at Alex Box Stadium, where the country music is blaring and the sky is crystal clear, no clouds, beautiful weather today. A little on the cool side, we had a cold front pass through yesterday. Let's take a look at tonight's weather, what we can expect. Tonight we can expect a low of 39, a little chilly. That'll be later in the evening, early tomorrow morning. And then we'll expect clear skies and light winds from the northwest. Tomorrow we can expect lots more sunshine, just like today. A little on the warmer side, but it should be another nice day for a picnic, or if we had a baseball game, it would be a great day for that. The rest of this week, you can see lots of sun for most of the week. That's when the University of Washington comes. I'm used to live in Seattle. I got a lot of friends that go there. I can't wait to see the Tigers sweep them as well. This is Chief Meteorologist Robert Gautreaux III here, live at Tiger Stadium, and I got my bubble gum ready. Let's get this game going. Back to you.
Coming up in entertainment news,
Find out who's performing on Groovin' on the Grounds in April and more.
Hi, I'm Lauren Graham with the scoop on what's hot in entertainment. LSU's Groovin' on the Grounds is coming up April 13th. Last year, Ludacris headlined the event, which also included Hunter Hayes. Today at Free Speech Alley, there was an album release party where they announced who's performing this year. Lupe Fiasco will headline the event, while Yellow Wolf and Grace Potter will also perform. America's Got Talent auditions came to New Orleans this past week at the Lakefront Arena. The Spice Girls singer Mel B made her judging debut along with Heidi Klum and returning judges Howie Mandel and Howard Stern. All the Hollywood press is reporting about how audience members in New Orleans were booing her because she told the very first act of the day, who was a New Orleans brass band called Lagniappe, that she was not a fan of brass or jazz music. TMZ reported, "Bad move in the Big Easy." The audience went nuts on her, screaming, "Go home," and "No respect." Mel B is replacing Sharon Osbourne on the show. Oz the Great and Powerful premieres in theaters this Friday. Director Sam Raimi, who directed the Spider-Man trilogy, has big ruby red slippers to fill in this film. The expectations are high because of the classic 1939 film, The Wizard of Oz. The movie stars James Franco, Mila Kunis, Michelle Williams, and Rachel Weisz. James Franco and Sam Raimi have worked together. This is the first time they've worked together since the Spider-Man trilogy. The story is centered around Oz, short for Oscar, played by James Franco, who hops on a hot air balloon and lands in a magical world. After his arrival, he meets Theodora, played by Mila Kunis, who assumes he must be the great wizard they have been expecting. Just when you thought you saw the last of those terrifying flying monkeys, you will see them again in this prequel. Keeping the flying monkeys and munchkins, this movie does stay true to the original, but also brings a new story to the big screen. You can be off to see The Wizard this Friday in theaters. That's all for today. Tune in next week for more entertainment news.
All right, thanks, Lauren. And now let's go back live to the box for one last look at tonight's weather.
Sorry, looks like we can't get to the box right now.
That's all the time we have for today. Thanks for joining us, and have a great evening.